We've got a lot of energy going today, and it's the, what is it? It's the 14th of July, and I'm here with the updates on the beta pre-launch of We Share Abundance. And of course, today we're going to be making a drawing for, let me draw this a bit. There we go. I think that's a better picture. We're going to be making a drawing for $1,000 for somebody that's a member of We Share Abundance, as long as they are an ambassador lead in Avazu. And what is Avazu? Avazu, zoo, zoo, a win for you is a win for me. Avazu, zoo, zoo, it's $1 million spree. Avazu, zoo, zoo, we're all helping charity. Yes, Avazu is an amazing $1 billion raffle. Somebody's got to win it. There's 16 million cash prizes, and the top prize is $1 billion. It's the biggest raffle that's ever been known, and you can get free tickets. But whether you win or not, just participating helps charity. So that's what Avazu is all about. Okay, let me first of all check now that I am actually live and broadcasting in Facebook. And I'm not talking to myself. So let me get to We Share Abundance Publicly, which is our Facebook group. Refresh the page, and hopefully when it comes up, I'll see that I'm here. Yeah, okay. I've not spelt things right, but you can't have everything right. It says beta pre and then something, it doesn't say launch properly and the month's not spelt right. Okay, I know I'm not perfect. Let's see if we've got comments. Yeah, we have. Great. And we've got Dave Jackson right at the top of the comments list. And as usual, he's welcoming people from around the world, as I should be doing. You are very welcome, whether you're watching on YouTube, Twitch, or here on Facebook. Your valuable time is appreciated by us. To be a part of this conversation, to be a part of this community, to be a part of these updates, and to take part in this $1,000 draw we'll be having in the very near future, within the next half hour or so. Okay. And then we've got more from the UK, Russ Cowley. And then we've got India and Pakistan. Pakistan, you know, I thought you were going to win that game yesterday, and yet Vince had a good innings, and Gregory and England managed to pull it through and win. So let's see what happens in the T20. You guys have got to come back strong, okay? Burundi, UK, India, Zimbabwe, Nigeria, USA, Southern Alabama. More from India, South Korea, Nigeria, people from all over the world are part of our community, loving community. They're here. Yeah, naturally, we all want to improve our lifestyle. We all want a little bit more of luxuries and comforts, and we want to find it easier to put food on the table and put a roof over our heads. We all want that. But there are ways and means of getting that, and we plan to get it through love and service. And we know that if we combine our efforts in a loving, serving community, that will flow to us from the universe. And that will happen. And I can see it every day. I see it coming closer. I know that some of you can't see it. You don't have the same vision that I have. You don't know what's going on in the background. It's not that we're hiding things from you, but it's no good announcing things before they're available. So there is a lot going on. The main thing that we are concentrating on at the moment is the new site. Will it be very different? No, it won't actually. When you first see it, it should be a little bit faster, but it will have a lot more ability to cope with growth and to add in additional elements, like a mole, like our Easy Business Builder program, like secondary staking, like lots of other things that are possible, which would not be possible with the existing site. and that is slightly delayed because our main developer, Devyani, has personal issues she needs to attend to, and she'll be missing until I think the 24th. So it's looking like the earliest we can expect that new site is going to be the middle of August. We don't know. We'll get it there as quickly as we possibly can. It's been a long time in the coming, but it's not been that long actually since Devyani was able to get involved in it, and she's done wonders. She's done an amazing job, and even though she's not here now, big round of applause for Devyani. She is terrific, and we hope that she is successful in sorting out personal matters. Okay. So, having got there, where were we up to? We got to Nigeria, and I don't know whether I've missed anybody, but South Korea. I don't know whether I saw South Korea. But anyway, we got lots and lots of people from all over the world here. We're going to be drawing for $1,000 in the next half hour, definitely. But before we get there, let's have our customary prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so grateful for you, and we ask that you bless We Share Abundance, that all the members' hearts be filled with unconditional love, and that through that love they find the joy of service, and through the joy of service they attract into their lives all the blessings from you for everything that they want and need. Amen. Okay. So that is our little prayer. And what else have we got? Botswana. And Ruskal is giving a round of applause to Devyani. Yeah, she really is good. Got South Africa in the house. The Lions, of course, are in South Africa. When do they? Oh, I think they're playing at this moment in time. I think their kickoff was 7 o'clock British summertime, and they're playing South Africa A, which is very, very close to South Africa's first team, and it'll give us a good indication of where both sides are at, both South Africa and the Lions. It should be a really strongly contested match, and I think they're playing at this moment in time, but I haven't had time to check on that. Okay. I've just been in conversation with Dave and his right and left hand, or his left and right hand. That's Sean and Tisa, and they actually have, that's from Avazu, they have their meeting starting at 8 o'clock. So when we're finished here, you can get their meeting. There is a link for it in their CRC. Get used to that CRC, because Dave very generously is going to give us all the code for that and everything, so that we can just plug it into our new site, and we'll have our own social media site. We'll have everything that is in that CRC will be available to us. We'll be able to put in what we want, where we want, and change the logo and the colors if we want, all this sort of thing. But I mean, that alone is a massive value, an absolutely massive value, and that's coming. In addition, I've been talking with can't think of his name offhand, but the guy from Marketing on Fire. I'm waiting to get some feedback from him, but we'll be able to do that, and also add that program in to our Easy Business Builder, so that you'll be able to have the opportunity to build splash pages and funnels and autoresponders and all this sort of thing, and build them in to your programming through the Easy Business Builder side at no cost. Amazing. There will be upgrades. That's up to you. But we'll try and get a deal on the upgrades as well. And I think we're working on something for those upgrades now, if you want the upgrades. But initially, you'll be able to get started, get everything that you need in there, in addition to what we'll be providing ourselves. And you put the two together, and it's just a massive opportunity. And I see we've got the Netherlands in the house as well. And Chinyeri Chi. Where are you from, Chinyeri? Is that right pronunciation? I don't know. Chinyeri. Chinyeri. Chinchiri, chin, something like that. Chimchiri, chimchiru. Da, 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 dee, 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 dee. I think that was Mary Poppins, wasn't it? Julie Andrews. I got chimchimney, chimchiru. Can't remember the rest of it, but I'm sure it was Mary Poppins. Yeah. Okay. So where are we? Development, of course, there's nothing much to report on because Devian is not here, and support bang up to date as always. Wonderful, amazing teams we have, giving service willingly, freely to help our community. What else then? That's it, really. We are strengthening our bonds with Havasu. Why are we doing that? We're doing it because everything they stand for is everything that we stand for. They stand for helping people throughout the world, particularly in third world countries, helping improve lifestyles there, helping them get the things that they need, helping them to be able to access water and have sufficient food, and everything that we stand for, they stand for. They are, of course, a lot bigger than us. They are a multi-million-dollar organization. They've been working on it for even longer than I've been working on this. Dave's been sort of putting things together for 15 years, and one of his charities, the Aid Found, is already helping thousands of people throughout the world when disaster strikes. Whether it be an isolated case, such as the wind blowing a tree down on your house, or whether it's a national thing with a tsunami or whatever. So we are allied because our goals and our mission is basically the same. And we can help him by spreading the word. And we've been doing that, and they are very grateful. And that's why they're going to give us their CRC. We won't call it that. I don't know what we'll call it. We'll perhaps find out a name or whatever, and that will be incorporated into our site. So that is just another blessing. We're already getting quite a lot of traffic from Havasu. Nothing like the traffic we will be getting once they start promoting the sale of their 50 million raffle tickets. 50 million is a big number, but when you've got an advertising budget of 42 million, you can see that that is going to be achieved without a question of a doubt. And we are going to get a lot of traffic from those 50 million people because they've put us into their website as supporters. They have on their app a way that people can earn additional free entries, and we're top of the pick for the free entries in 10 free entries, and that's 5 more than anybody else in there. So virtually everybody that goes in to get free entries from the supporters is going to click on our link, go to our page, and we should get, and we will get, I know we will get, a huge response from that, and that can only be good for us. What else is available? There's lots and lots and lots of things, but let's not think about what's coming back. Let's think about what we can give and what we can do. And what we can do is get everybody involved in their ambassador program. It's totally free. At the end of the period, at the end of July, if you've not been able to qualify yourself for the free ticket and to get into that round robin, which you really need to do if you possibly can, then you will be given the option, because you won't get the free ticket, but you will be given the option to then purchase a ticket if you wish. They'll start at $20. There's a $20 one, a $50 one, and a $100 one. So if you are thinking that you're not going to get your 20 people, you shouldn't be thinking that. You should be thinking, I'm going to go out and get 20 people. How am I going to get 20 people? I'm going to go out and do it, whatever it takes. That's the way you should be thinking. But some of you won't think that way. And so you'll have the opportunity to buy a ticket at that stage, and they'll be starting to sell the tickets, and they will go pretty quickly. We'll get a lot of kickback from it in the way that we will get a lot of traffic, and they just want to help us in any way they can. So it's a wonderful opportunity for us, but let's think about it as being an opportunity to serve rather than what can we get out of it. I think far too often today people think, what's in it for me, instead of what can I do? And way back on his inaugural speech, JFK Kennedy, very, very poignant, he said, ask not what your country can do for you, but what can you do for your country? And I think that is a great philosophy. What can you do for others? Not what can they do for you? What can I get out of this? What can I grab here? What can I do? What can I do? How can I serve? Because you won't be happy until you learn the joy of service. And the joy of service is part of a natural law. And it actually is a fact that you can't be of service to somebody else without being of greater service to yourself. We are all interlinked, and it will flow back to you. There is no doubt about it. It will, and it does, and it always will, and it'll flow back to you in greater proportions than you give. But just try and give more. Try and be of more service. Try and do the right things. Okay, I've had time to expound on all that because nothing really to update you on, but we can give you the figures. We can give you the numbers. So what are the numbers? Our net increase in registered members is 27. When we talk about net, it's because we take out all the people that haven't bothered logging in for a couple of months, 2 months, that haven't got a significant balance or an active stake. And usually that's 100 a day or 200 a day. It varies. Sometimes it can be 1,000. Sometimes it might only be 70 or 80, but it's usually quite a lump of people. And so the increase 27 is the net increase. It's after we've taken those out, we're still growing in size anyway. Then we have the active members, what we call active members. And this is a count that's averaged over the last few days of people that are logging in on a daily basis. Not the number of times you log in. You can log in 10 times. It only counts once. The number of people that actually log in on a daily basis. And that is up 195 on yesterday to 20,873. We have a net increase, you know what that is again, of 2 in pool 1 stakes. That's the number of people that have staked pool 1. And a net increase of 3 in elite members. That's people that have staked pools 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Our site ranking for We Share Abundance is up 37 places to 10,973. And it's up 176 places for Multiply Weezer to 23,730. Multiply Weezer, still very, 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 very slow. We added 6 email verified members in the last 24 hours, and we had no new members that bought advertising. The bonus pool is up by just $11 to $8,258. Most of that came in the first weeks when we got going, and then the people decided that it was too easy and they wouldn't promote things, and so nothing much has happened from there onwards. The tokens. We Share Abundance token in the back office was showing when I took these figures. It was a little bit earlier than usual when I took them because I had this meeting with Dave carrying on from yesterday. It was $112.76, and in Waves it was showing at $112.72, and that's about $3 down, or $2, just over $2 down on yesterday. And that is influenced mainly by the bear market generally in cryptocurrencies. You'll find that all cryptocurrencies, or 99% of cryptocurrencies, are down a little bit in value currently. The Visa token also is down, not very much actually, but it is down slightly to 0.00334 in coin ranking and 0.002512 in Waves. So there's a bit of a discrepancy there, and there has been steadily for the last few days. It doesn't seem to balance out ever. But coin ranking is probably more accurate. It's across all the coins for the last 24 hours averaged out, and it's 0.00334. Still makes Visa an amazingly good buy. Really, really good buy. 3 tokens. Basically, what it means is you can get 3 tokens for a cent, 300 tokens for $1, 3,000 tokens for $10. To go up to $1 each, huge profit, and they're going to go up way beyond $1, believe me. Okay, the coin ranking 1087 is down 7 places. Neither here nor there. So those are your numbers. Those are your numbers. Okay. Let me have a quick sip. More of a slurp than a sip, actually. But okay, let's see if we've got any more questions in here. If I can find my mouse. Oh, I know where my mouse is. Find my cursor. There we go. I found it. It's disappeared again. There we go. I remember seeing Chinyere Chi, Nigeria. Definitely from Mary Poppins. Yeah, I thought it was. More from Nigeria, India, Nigeria, and Brazil. Hi there. Let me just see if we've got any people or any questions as well from YouTube, if the Melon Apple work properly. And I don't think it is. I think it's bringing Facebook up, and it doesn't even show what's going on there. So if you're from YouTube, I'm sorry I can't see your comments today. You are as welcome as anybody, and I wish things would work better. I assure you that's not my doing, even though I am not the best at technical things. It's just the app sometimes brings them and sometimes it doesn't. Okay. What have we got? We've got the big issue of the day, $1,000. Question, somebody says, just a minute. We did not receive email notifications regarding the payment for the pre-launch offer. No, nobody has received email notifications. You've got your receipts, you've got your transaction ID. They are being logged on a spreadsheet. There is no way that we can easily send email notifications out. And when the new site goes up, the information will be uploaded. Okay. Somebody is saying for $99, I got only 618 Visa tokens. 618 Visa tokens is going to be worth a lot more than $99 very soon. Kumbulani, and just read the terms and conditions on the site. We cannot pay at ridiculous levels like 1/3 of a cent per token, and that is in the terms and conditions. Please review the difference in the coin rankings waves versus the declared value of Visa tokens along the medial. The value in coin ranking and waves has nothing to do with the valuation that we put on the tokens. Magdi's going back to bed. Okay, lovely to have seen you here, Magdi. Of course, in the Philippines, it's early morning, 2 o'clock or something in the morning. Okay, we're going to get on to the raffle. So the draw, the lottery, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to try and get the screen share right for once. Screen. Find the one that I'm supposed to be sharing, which is... let me see which one it is. It is this one. Share. But I have to go back to the app now. It takes me out of the app when I do this, and then you have to click on show on stream, and there it is. Okay, that is my back office in Avazu. It shows the people that are in there, and we're going to hopefully find somebody in there that we draw out of the hat. How do I get back there now? Here we go. So first of all, we want to go to We Share Abundance, and we have 49,346 people, 49,346. And this is a random generator. We have nothing to do with it. It could be 1, it could be 49,346, could be anywhere in between. So we're going to click on generate, and that is like pulling just one of those numbers out of a hat. And then we're going to find him here. What we have at the beginning here, we're on page 3772 here, but if we were to go to page 1, that's page 1. And so we've got page 1 right up to page 4,935, and there's 10 on a page, and we'll find that number simply by going to the right page. Once we click on the magic button, now, boom, and it's 15,031. So it's page 1504. We should find that. 1504. Enter. And 15,031 is the number. It's this person right at the top. It is Letitia Glory Eke. Okay, let's hope that we can find, let's search for Eke first in the Avazu. Control F. Paste. And we don't have an Eke in there. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. And Letitia is an elite member. Why don't all elite members simply join Avazu? There's no cost to it, and it would help everybody in the community. Let me go back here. Let's try the first names. Not there. She's missed out on $1,000, and her sponsor, who was Babatunde07, has missed out on $200. Tomorrow it will be $1,100 and $220 for the sponsor. And I thought we were going to hit it there with a lower number, 1,500. But Letty101 has missed out on $1,000 today. What I want to add here is there is a possibility that Letitia Glory Eke has registered with Avazu under her sponsor in We Share Abundance. And if that is the case, she should contact us, let us know, and as long as we can verify that, we'll pay her $1,000. Okay? I know it's not directly helping us towards that $1 million prize, but we shouldn't discriminate on people that joined under their sponsor, because the total that we have in Avazu here, 3,000 and 1,000 have joined through their sponsor. So there's 1,000 people that I can't see from this list. She may be amongst that 1,000. We cannot, in all fairness and honesty, say we're not going to pay you if you are a qualified referral in the Avazu Ambassador Plan. So if you are the sponsor, or you know this lady or whatever, and she can verify that she is and was at the time of the draw, not joining now afterwards, that's too late, I'm sorry, but at the time of the draw was a registered member of the Avazu Ambassador Plan, we'll pay her the $1,000. And the same applies to anybody else that joined under their sponsor. I know we've got 1,000 people there. So we've got 4,000 people altogether out of whatever it is as elite members. 20,000. It's about 20%, isn't it? It's about 20% of our members or elite members in number. I mean, we can quite possibly have people that aren't elite members that have joined Avazu and so on, but it's about 20%. It's about 10% of our total registered members that have joined Avazu. It should be 100%. No reason why it shouldn't be 100%, but it isn't. At the moment, it's 10% of our total. It's about 20% of our elite members. If you have joined under your sponsor, if you're one of that 1170, then we're not going to discriminate and say no, you can't have the money. That wouldn't be fair. That wouldn't be right. We always try and do the right thing. So there we go. It's not been one today. Tomorrow, it's going to be more. Tomorrow, it's going to be 1,100. I'm going to change that now on the ticker. 1,100. Okay. So there you go. I was hoping, 1,000 would have been really, really nice to pay out. I was hoping we were going to do it today, but 1,100 is going to be nice tomorrow. Okay. So that is where we are. Let me come back to the Facebook group. See what's going on here now. Where are we? My concern is that we get our tokens verified on Waves Exchange to be on the safer side. We've submitted to Waves our form for verification. Whether we get accepted, whether it goes through, how long it takes, nobody knows. It's an arbitrary thing from Waves. It doesn't mean that you're any safer or any less safe with a verified token. I mean, if you send somebody that's a scammer $1,000 in Bitcoin, you've lost your Bitcoin. Doesn't matter the fact that it's a verified token, you've lost your money. If you send somebody $1,000 in Visa tokens that's a scammer, you've lost your money. It's the same. If you pay for something that is genuine, $1,000 with Bitcoin, okay, you get whatever it was that you paid your $1,000 for. If you pay $1,000 in Visa tokens to somebody that is genuine, that once again is fine. You get what you paid for. It doesn't affect the value, the validity of the transaction. It is something that is arbitrary, that's been instituted by Waves. We've filled in the forms for both our tokens. We are waiting to see what happens. And there'll be a lot of others in the same position, but there'll be a lot of people that have opened tokens up that can't be bothered. We'll see what happens. But it's no concern. It doesn't affect anything at all, except it makes it a bit harder to find in the Waves exchange. That's the only difference. Okay. So that's it. We're done for today. Push people, anybody that you know, to get involved in Avizu. It costs nothing. We need the entries. Particularly, I know there's something that's going to be coming up which will allow other people to get lots and lots of free entries. We've got to stay ahead of the game. If everybody pulls together, 40,000 people, nobody would catch us. 20,000 people, it's unlikely anybody would catch us. 4,000 people, 3,000 people, who knows? Pull together, we'll do it. There is, it's a fact, in fact. It's a fact that sometimes people in small minorities that shout loud, people think are a majority, and they're a tiny minority. And the majority really want something good and happy and satisfactory. We saw evidence of this with a mural in Manchester of one of the England footballers, Rashford, being defaced by some idiot because he missed his penalty. And it was a racial slur to boot. And there might be a few people, there might be hundreds of people, in fact, that have this sort of stupid attitude. They don't know any better. They've been brought up badly, is what it boils down to. But there have been thousands of people sending messages of support, and the mural is absolutely covered with love and hearts and blessings and things from the silent majority. And unfortunately, it is usually a silent majority. The people making the noise are usually a minority. They make a lot of noise. They stir up a lot of disturbance and discontent. But the majority, the silent majority, are there. Don't get affected. You are perhaps part of the silent majority. Make your voice heard. Let's get people into Avizu. Let's do what we can for Avizu, regardless of what comes back. Let's just be of service for the joy of service. God bless you all. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all, and I will consistently work for you, serve you, and will make everything that you want happen with We Share Abundance. God bless.